Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bro. So what I'm gonna take you, I'm gonna take you out of studio real quick, and I'll bring you back on. Okay, you can still hear me though. Okay.
Okay.
And is Ton?
Yeah.
What? The king is kicking me out because I'm too good looking? Let's start over.
Yo, I am hyphen X, and this is the Sidebar Conversation, man. Our Tuesday morning show around 10:15ish. Y'all doing? Come on and log in. Get with us. Say hi in the comments. Let me know you're here. We got Project 815 in the building today. And we talking about dance, man. The culture. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all good? Go ahead and say what's up, man. Because we're coming off my page. We're coming live off of the Great Conversation page. And we're also, for the very first time, live on our YouTube page as well, all simultaneously. I'm very excited about today's show, man. Very excited about today's show. Some epic things happening right now. Let's get it going. Y'all know how this go, man. Join the conversation, man, in the comments, man. We're talking about dance and everything. We got Project 815 in the building. They got a number for us, man. Let's get these numbers up, man. Say good morning, man. How y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? I'm gonna go ahead and bring on our. Hold on, man. I'm getting this watch party started, man. This is the Sidebar Conversation, man. You guys don't forget to go ahead and catch us over on Anchor or Spotify or anywhere that you're into your podcast, Great Conversation podcast, man. We got some great podcasts on there. So we're about to go ahead and get it cracking here, man. Some crazy stuff been going on in the world today, man. It's been bitter cold outside. Black History Month. Martin Luther King Day was his birthday was yesterday, I believe, or however it goes. Either it was yesterday or that's when we choose to observe it. Didn't really hear too much because the city of Rockford can't really say too much about Martin Luther King when we got our own civil rights movement happening right here. But I digress, man. Hey, gonna bring on my mans. Boom. What's going on, bro?
What's up?
Chilling, man. Hey, go ahead, turn your music down for me for one second. We'll vibe out in a hot second, man. We're gonna vibe out in a hot second, man. How you doing, bro? Let the world know who you are, who you represent.
Okay. You said explain who I am, like what we are and what we present?
Yeah. Hey, turn your music off. Turn your music off for me.
It's a little hard to hear, but I guess I'll introduce myself though, and then what the movement stands for.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. All right, man. Go ahead. Who is Project 815?
Well, Project 815 is Rockford's dance movement, and it's a big dance movement where we bring together a lot of the community and we bring it through dance, right? When we first started the movement, it was more like we were just trying to let the city be seen through dance, and we still are. But at the same time, we've got in contact with a lot more of the dance history in the city. So now it's getting to the point where we really want to make opportunities for dancers the same way that we get opportunities, and try our best to get booked and showcase and teach at studios and go battle and session and actually do something with dance that a lot of people don't see because they don't really think of it as a huge career, But if you're an artist, you you definitely have the ability to be very successful.
That's kind of dope, bro. Like when you, I like when you said you gotten in contact with like a lot of the history of dance here in the city. Can you educate us on some of that?
So, like if it was very easy for me to say a name that really represents a lot of rappers' dance history, is we've been in contact with a lot of the OGs, and obviously Vic Rivera, and just a lot of groups that's been within the city for a while, and it's like it's like this little moment where the city wasn't so active in dance, and we wanted to really change that because there's so much talent within the city. There's so much like potential, like where you could represent the 815 in a big way. So we're not the only ones who's dancing, but we definitely want to see like a big increase in the opportunities of dance. So with that, everything we've done since we started it in about 2019, it's been very successful, popping up and inspiring others to just get out there, do what you can, with the dancing, and it's very helpful with the community too, because that energy that we come out to these places with, the energy that we bring to these events, and the talent that we produce at these bookings is just awesome, and everyone's just coming together, and it's really nice to see. But these upcoming years, the Park District is going to be involved with us, and it's really going to push that because the Park District plays a big part in the producing of a lot of things in the city. So we'll see how that pans out this year.
Yeah, that's cool for you right there. Because, like you said, the Park District is responsible for a lot of the entertainment that happens out here in well, I should say more so family entertainment that happens out here in Rockford, Illinois. Now, you said some of the rich history, also the movement,
Mm-hmm.
dance culture, the movement, Project 815, the movement. You know what I'm saying? Where are you moving from and where are you moving to?
So, the way that I divide like a movement and a group, because some people would say it's a group, some people would say it's a movement. The real reason why I say it's easily like a movement is that any movement within a city is like the way that things flow. Like is there a flow of it in some way? So when we talk about providing for the dance movement, we mean like giving sessions, like giving classes, like having the opportunity to make events, and when people want to get very active, we let that happen. And another thing is that the way that I came to the Park District was I actually worked there, and then with me working there, I
Mm-hmm.
was, I'm a leader of the dance movement in a big way, and I was wondering if we could like expose what we know, right, to every kid throughout the Park District, whatever, no matter what age it is, and get them involved in what we do through dance and how it takes us through our career, and it might inspire them to push to take professional dance classes and really push for that, like go and perform at shows or go on tours. And like we've taken it to other cities so far. We've obviously been in Chicago a lot, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, St. Louis, Indiana, Minnesota, and this year the West Coast is really gonna get a taste of it for sure, because they've, like every
Oh.
other dance movement within the world now, the 815 has like made enough noise to the point where it's like, okay, we see it's some dance movement out there, and we see that it's something to look out for whenever we come out. So every dancer in the 815 might not be 100%, seen all the time or getting 100,000, 400,000 views, but at the same time, we want to give that opportunity, like show that it's possible and show that we're not professionals, but we know how that grind feels. To be told that with you being a dancer, we don't know if that's gonna be enough for you. Like we don't want to hear that. Like we want to hear that you want to become a dancer. Oh, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get you there. Let's come up. You know, so that's a big thing right there.
I
That's
think
where we're trying to
I think
move
that's
to.
very important. Yeah, I think that right there is very key. What you said right there, like we don't want to hear about you trying to discourage us. We want to hear more. We don't want to hear about you more so discouraging us. We would rather you try to uplift us and help us where you can help us. You know, I think that's very key aspect to
Mm-hmm.
mentorship or even showing support. I
Mm-hmm.
like the way that you said that you created and saw an opportunity for yourself, and then you created that opportunity by working at the park district, and
Mm-hmm.
then going ahead and seeing an opportunity and going ahead and taking your shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I hope that your shot is. I hope you Steph Curry that shot. I hope you drain it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk about you. Have you been dancing? How long have you been dancing?
So this is actually gonna be very surprising, but I've only been dancing for 2 years. But in that 2 years, right?
Oh.
Like I've done a lot. I've risked a lot going to places to try to learn the crafts. And I am self-taught because at first I was the track and field runner at Auburn, and I graduated, but I had a lot that happened. Before that happened, like I had a lot of mental stuff going on, and then it was a very struggle, and I got injured really bad, and it just things weren't kind of adding up. So when I found dance in 2018, right, then I started to come up a little bit here and there, but I wasn't committed. And then when I met, my guy Terry Williams, and it was like, all right, we have potential to actually, go far with this, right? So we was like, but if we want to go far, we got to start somewhere, right? And the city is always the first place to start because it's really hard to branch out if you can't do it where you come from, So we started that,
Mm.
and with myself in dance, it was really hard. I was going out to these events and losing really bad, and going out to certain places and trying my hardest to dance my butt off. But eventually, it just started coming to me, and it was just like, you know what? We just keep working on this, and then I don't know what happened. Like I just got obsessed with dance, yo, and it just became my life. Like it literally became my life. Like all the energy that it produces, all the people you meet, like the the party vibes, like the battling, is so much to it. And now that we're involved with like 9, 10 studios, then now we get financial gain from it too. So it's not just like what we wanted to do just to do anymore. Like we still have fun with it and all that, but at the same time, we grown, and we got bills, and we got trips we want to take, and we got stuff we want to manage. So just to like a long story short, with my dancing journey, it took a lot of just stepping out there, right, and getting ready.
Yeah, so I wanna let me ask you. I want to ask you some questions about that journey, okay? Because you said some things, and I just want to like unpack some things that you said. I think it was very. Uh, you said that you went and had some battles, and you lost those battles, but then all of a sudden it became an obsession. Can you tell me about your transition towards your approach to dance after maybe your first three losses in a battle, and then
Mhm.
right before you became obsessed with it?
Hmm. Like, can you say that one more time? I think I missed the last part of that.
Yeah, like can you tell me how the transition of your mind state between losing back and becoming obsessed with that middle part? Can you tell me that how your mindset was then? Because it's
Hmm.
hard to go back and do something after you lost.
Oh, you
It's
said
not
did I
very
go
easy.
did I go back and go do some different stuff like when I lost and stuff and
Like your mental state. Because you said you're coming from you had an injury in high school, right? Am I right? You had some type of injury. You said something was going on with your mental. So I'm taking you as a strong mental person because you're able to conquer your mental state. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hearing that you've been through some things, and I'm hearing that you were able to overcome those things. So I'm talking about getting through adversity here. I'm talking about after you ventured into dance, you're fairly new, you go into these battles, you lose, but all of a sudden you become obsessed with it afterwards. There had to be some type of mental click, like, okay, I'm gonna get this or I'm gonna die trying. I want you to talk about that mental state right there. Like, how did you feel in that moment after those battles, those dance battles that you went to? Right before the
ah
moment you got obsessed with being a dancer.
mm, okay. Okay. So in those moments I was very new to everything. I didn't know any of the coast's movements. Like I didn't know how big the East Coast was in it. I didn't know how insane the West Coast and the South was. And I didn't know how underrated the Midwest was. So when I went out there, I pretty much just got looked at as like, wait a minute, you're a Rockford dancer. Like I know we know some, but you like a Rockford battler who like straight street and that's coming out here and on a big stage right away, right? And just going at it. And I wasn't really good, but um, they kind of lit a fire within me. It was like it's like they told me they was like, bro, like if you really think that coming out here and losing one time is like gonna make you not good, they said think again. There was like it's not how many times you come out there and be successful and stuff. There was like it's how many times that you come back and rep right to get good at it, and then once you get that experience and come back and show off what you got. So it lit a fire under me. I seen a lot of talent. I seen a lot of people telling me crazy stories about how they went from this. Next thing you know, they at the World of Dance. How they went from not doing anything to next thing you know, they in this big dance family. And in this dance family, it's great. It's literally like a family. Y'all go out to eat, y'all go to events. Y'all get booked together, y'all battle together. And I'm also in one of those. So I started to go out and battle and stuff, and it all started in Wisconsin, right? In Milwaukee. I actually started in Madison. It was this big event, and it was this all style event. I went out there, and my first dance style is crump, you know, right? So with crump, I had a crump battle, and I lost pretty bad. And but everybody was like, "Bro, we need you to like join the movement so you can see like all that you can do with this, right?" So then I kept coming around, and eventually I got in the field heavy, and I just started getting better. And I joined the dance fam. It's called the Guns and Ammo fam in Milwaukee. And with this fam, we travel, we battle together, and it's literally like a dance career. Literally, it's like scheduled battles, scheduled showcases, scheduled this, scheduled that. And you travel all around the world, and you make your dance name up there. So yeah, it lit a fire under me. And when I came back right here, it really like I brought all that with me. Like I literally was like, okay, so all these cities got some type of movement, right? Like all these cities got some type of like rhythm that they go by. It's always a session, it's always an event, it's always something going on. And I was like, I could bring that home. And I talked to Terry, and I was like, bro, let's wake this city up with dance, and let's see what we got, and see what we can roll with, right? And the city, I'm not saying the city didn't have any dance in it, because every city has dance in it, but we was like,
Right.
let's bring this type of culture, you know what I mean, here. And that's what we doing. Uh, but nowadays is a little different, because with Project 815, it slowly started to change, because once COVID hit, things really changed quick. We couldn't do all those big sessions anymore because people were afraid to catch COVID. We couldn't like really do everything we wanted. So you see where I'm at now with the studio, we got involved with the studios, so now you can come in, dance, have a session, get paid, teach, and you know so it's different now. We creating career opportunities and financial opportunities for any dancer that's willing to join the movement, because we're not forcing the movement upon anybody, because if you want to dance, you're gonna come dance, you know what I mean? But we here, and
Right.
that's my statement. We here, yo.
All right, man. So look, you got a number for us, right? You gonna bust a move for us, right?
Yep, I got you. All
All right, let's get it.
right, I'm gonna turn on the beat and go right into it.
Hey, hey, hey.
Feels so good. When we go in. Feels so good. Yeah. When we go in. That's dope.
Hey, bro, you was out here getting it, bro. And I like the way you always smiling when you dance.
Yeah.
You always smiling. That lets me know that you're having a good time, man. Hey, go ahead, run your tags. Let everybody know where they can find you at, man.
Well, Project 815 Dance Culture, the big page, on Facebook. Definitely go there. We also have a page, Project 815 Dance Culture. And those are the two biggest links. Follow me on Instagram at the only time underscore time. And that was quick, but yeah, but definitely visit the page though within the city if you want to get involved. Hit our line at all times, and we definitely open to anything. You want to get in the studio, you want to go to the event session, and then we call ourselves the guys, me, Terry, Dom, and it's a lot more other dancers, but, holler at us if you want to do anything because we always active. And go 815. We definitely bringing it.
Now, I wanted you to run your tag because I did that on purpose. I like the after people do like a physical activity, you have very good conditioning because you're able to run your tags right after doing a performance like that because you really tell that you really enjoy what you do.
Yeah.
And when you really enjoy what you do, the benefits and the blessings and prosperities, they naturally come. It's never forced. And by going through this pandemic that we're going through and still being able to create new means of expression and monetization at such a young age, I commend you. I commend you for having the foresight to actually be out here and doing that under that age. I wish that was something that I would have gathered at a younger age. Because anytime that I'm speaking to the younger generation, I'm not trying to come down on the younger generation. I'm trying to help where I can help. And because I want you to get it, whatever it is, I want you to get it way before I got it. So, and I say that, bro, you're definitely on the right path. You're definitely on the right path. What does dancing do for you? Because it sounds like you found dancing through a crisis, out of a crisis. So, what does dancing do for you?
Man, to come from a very personal standpoint, life is hard. Uh, I got a very strong past, and the past wasn't too far. Now that I think about it, it was just a point where, like no one likes to give up, but it was a point where I felt like giving up was coming. Where things just throw you down and stuff just you just surrounded by nothing but negativity. And but at the end of the day though, like once you get so far down and you find something you up, I feel like I tell a lot of people like that one thing that makes you get up and go actually enjoy everyday life, like yo, like go at that like you can't go at it anymore. And then with dance, I just feel like dance is so expressive. You moving, and with the smile on my face, I feel like that smile is it's just this vibe that I like to see myself too when we make videos, because I don't think it's been a video unless it's supposed to be like that where we did not smile. And I feel like seeing us I feel like seeing us smile makes us happy because we know we happy, right? Like there's always a way to get happy. There's always a way to go catch some energy. And I'm not no stranger. I mean, even though I'm young, I'm not a stranger to the struggle at all. Like I said, I wanted to give up at some point, and when you're about to give up, you're not happy, and just the smile and the good vibes and all of that I learned from coming up a little bit. I mean, everything's not perfect now. We still got to work, but at the same time, I mean, I'd rather do it knowing that I got something to put a smile on my face than knowing that I don't. Like, yeah, for real. Not a stranger.
Like, bro, so like we're very transparent on this show, right? We're very
Mm-hmm.
transparent on this show, and this is a safe place. I hear because I want people to hear what dance really does for you. And I know you're a very vibe guy. I can definitely what I'm saying, you want to keep positive vibes and whatnot. But there's positivity in your story Because what
Right.
I'm hearing you say, and what I'm hearing you say is that at one point in time in your life, you contemplated suicide and dancing saved your life. That's what I'm hearing you say. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm hearing you say.
Yeah.
And then there's someone out here who may be battling with that. I want to give up, or I want to give in to my bad thoughts, but through your story they can hear that there's a way out. Vibrations and energy come from movement, and sometimes you got to get your ass up, and sometimes you have to move around a bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's where dancing did for you. Came from an injury. That injury had you second guessing yourself, second guessing everything that was going down in your life. You wanted to give it up. Dance got you to moving. Dance showed you energy. Dance showed you love. Dance made you move. Dance got you up out of the grave, man. That's what I'm hearing. And dance is your religion. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. The culture of it. And I love you wanting to bring that back to Rockford. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what's missing. A lot of us leave Rockford and we don't bring back the goods that we got. Because from Rockford, man, I'll be honest with you, I'm from Rockford too, bro. And being have you fucked up. Have you this fucked up because we have we have such a small perception of the world here in Rockford. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But then when you are exposed to the rest of the world, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, man,
Mm-hmm.
I bring this back to Rockford. It's so hard. It's so hard to find your tight knit community inside. You know what I'm saying? Inside of Rockford. And I'm so happy that you found yours. You were able to find yours at such a young age. And keep that brother, that camaraderie. The first time I seen you guys dance live, it was at a community picnic hosted by DJ Audie Boy. And I was very impressed. It was you, another young man, and a young lady. And I was very impressed with the profession. It was a very professional choreographed dance, and it wasn't like ratchet.
Mm-hmm.
It was pure. It was dance. You know, it
Right.
was expressive. It was poetry in motion, man. Y'all, I want y'all. I just want y'all to y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Because to be able to make a living off of something that you love or is beautiful.
Indeed.
Is beautiful.
It really.
And so what kind of services do you offer at the studio?
So at this studio I am at now, I've taught at a lot of studios, but this studio I'm in it for the season. And when you're teaching for a season at a studio, pretty much you teach every week. You have a set of students, and your goal is to bring in more students and just build up whatever category of dance you do. And I teach hip hop, and the studio that I'm at is called Beauty Emotions right here, and it's in Love's Park. And it's not a studio that's been around forever. It's actually a little newer, and because the ones that's been around a lot more are RDC, Evolve, and just a bunch of others, Mary Lee's and all that stuff. But as far as like what I plan to do at this studio is, since they've hired me in as the hip hop teacher and they kind of know what I bring to the table with hip hop, they're very open to a lot of the ideas I have. And coming this March, a lot of people are going to see those ideas because I'm going to start hosting my own open classes here, and I already do private classes. I teach literal ones, I teach teens, and I'm going to bring more adults in here for open classes. But as far as what I'm doing for the rest of February, it's just going to be private. People coming in and making videos and really learning some of the choreography aspects. I'm no professional, but I want to be. So I have to keep repping it. I have to keep getting as many people in as I can to help them and to help myself. So with Beauty and Emotions, the way to get in touch with me is, you can always hit me up through, my Facebook. You can always hit the page. You can always hit the Instagram page. My Instagram, of course, and all you have to do is inbox me and ask me like, yo, I wanna get a class in. And at this moment, for adults, right, it's just private until I start the open classes. But if you have any littler one, like the kids, then we have a whole season program. Like we talking every week, you going at it. You in the season. It's like a football season, but you're so you constantly moving. You constantly have choreography pieces, and at the end of every season, it's a big recital. So they get to wear costumes, and all of the choreographers who teach certain um, choreographies, and then we all come together in the end, and you get all these cameras on you, you get all these scouts to look at you. Next thing you know, you getting scholarships and stuff to universities to come and dance, and you getting hit up for movies and commercials and tours and bookings, and one thing I gotta say is just I just feel like the dance life, because once you enter the dance life, and I'm gonna say this for a lot of people, and I hope a lot of people really process this well. The dance life is a life. It's literally a lifestyle. Like you wake up and the first thing you think, what type of dance am I gonna do today? Now, you have TikTok nowadays, you have reels, and that's called trending dancing, right? That's trends. Everyone
Mm-hmm.
got a trend. It's a trend, right? Everyone could, do that, right? Now, but when we talk about the dance life, we talking about you surround yourself with similar people who's always thinking, dance, dance, dance. What video did we gonna make today? What session is we gonna attend today? When is we gonna go to the studio? How good is we gonna make this film to get the eyes of other people, to get invited to make films, and once you get so accustomed to that, it's like everywhere you go is a movie, because you have the potential
Mm.
to turn that into anything you want. Like I don't know if you've seen it, but we've gone to places sometimes and just looked at each other like, you want to start something right here? Let's do it. Boom. you know, you know, like Melissa Santian, a great artist out here in every aspect. She met us, and that relationship has been blasting off since then. We didn't been performing at her shows. We didn't have our hair done by us. Hashtag this was done by Melissa. But
Yeah,
man,
I seen that. Yeah.
man, dude, the dance life is amazing, and if you want to get into that dance life, Project 815 is an easy way into it. You know, man, like our guy Dom, he's not like a board of the Project 815, but he's with us all the time. He just came from America's Got Talent, like, and they went out there and they showed out
Right.
for Extreme, and he's straight off the 815, and dude, get with us. I'm telling you, it's a lifestyle. It's we all go through things, but when you got the dance life, it's different. It's really different.
Hey, bro, I hear the passion in you. I love it, man. He ran his tags for us, man. Get with Project 815, man. It's not just dance, it's a culture, man. Hey, I thank you for coming on, man. I really enjoyed you, man.
Thank you, yo. I wish I could have had Terry and Dom on, but it was a little too early for Terry to make it, and Dom came from Amazon. So, yeah.
No, that's okay, man. That's okay, man. Yeah, you did a very good job repping your set, repping your crew, and doing what you do, bro. Okay. All right. Peace out, bro. Yo, man. I think it's very important that we do understand that when we are reaching back to the younger generation, that we don't get caught up in just seeing our past self, but we also have to see them as future beings as well. So what I'm saying is you help where you can help at, and don't criticize so much and so harshly. constructive criticism, damnation. All right, man. So this is our sidebar conversation, man. Anything you guys want to talk about, you want to reach out, come on, hit us at conversation. Let's talk at gmail.com, or you can hit us right here at on our Great Conversation page at Great Conversation Let's Talk, right here on Facebook. Hey, man, we went ahead, we broadcasted also on our first time on our YouTube. Okay, so make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe on our YouTube station as well. All right, so I am -X, and you know we like to say here, you don't always have to agree. Have a great conversation. Peace.